Hello, 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 everyone.
I'm busy cooking.
Hello, everyone. We're back for another edition of Spread Those Cheeks for the Tea. This time, we're back on the TV show Bad Bitch section with the hot and spicy Miss Dolce No Gabbana. So, without further ado, let me bring her to the stage. You guys been delayed enough.
Hi, everybody. It's Dolce without the Gabbana, but I'm still exclusive though.
Yes, period. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Smoking, so I'm getting there.
I,
It's
I
been a laid back
you are.
Sunday.
No, I completely feel you. It's definitely been laid back though. It rained over here.
Yeah, it's been raining here too in Chicago.
hmm
Just a rainy day.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Money about to roll in.
Okay. Say that again. So, for those who may not
Again.
know, tell us a little bit about you, where we may know you from, and just some introductory things.
Um, y'all might know me from Bad Bitch Section. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to tune in so y'all could, sip some of this tea. But if you in Cleveland, Ohio, then you know who I am. Y'all probably know me as Nunu, but you know, we switching on to bigger and better things. So y'all can call me Dolce now.
Okay. Period. So, you say people know you in Cleveland, Ohio. What are you known for? Are you just like the it girl in the parties and the clubs?
Well, I just started going to clubs, but in high school I was real popular, but I ain't really like know nobody. It's just like everybody knew me. I kind of just minded my business.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So, when did you get into wanting to be in reality shows? Was it just the popularity people always telling you, or was it kind of a passion you always had?
When I was a kid, like me and my cousin Chanel, that y'all know from
Hey, Chanel.
as Chanel was definitely one of my, I want to say like one of my like main supporters on getting on TV because we used to watch Bad Girls Club all the time, and we always used to talk like, "Oh, we're gonna be on Bad Girls Club one day." So then once she got on the first part of season one of Bad Bitch section, she was like, "Oh no, honey, you gotta come." She was like, "No, it's just like Bad Girls Club. Like, nope, you need to come." So I was like, "All right, I'll come." So once we got there, it was just like the dynamic duo. So,
Yes.
but that's per usual.
So, what kind of things did she tell you before you arrived to get you to even want to be a part or say, "Oh, I need to be a part of this. This is something I need to get on."
She was just like she had a lot of fun. She met a lot of the girls and she bonded with a few of them girls. As y'all may know, the Fab Four, which is the Fab Nothing now. Yes, it's the Fab Nothing. It's literally giving Section 8, but
Oh,
I'll talk about that.
not Section
Um,
8.
yes, yes, the wristbands, bitch, we had them. I don't know about them, but we definitely had them. Um, but yes, she was just like, it's fun, like it's drama, obviously, but that's what TV usually is. So I was just like going in it for the experience, just to say I did it. I didn't think it was gonna be more than what it was. I didn't think less of what it was. It was exactly what I expected.
Okay. Uh, Before we get into like the cast roll call and things like that, I want to ask you in the beginning, was there any regrets doing the show now that you see how it turned out to be, what it took to get to this point and all those things? How do you feel how everything turned out?
I feel like I should have just popped bitches in the mouth. That's what I feel like I should have did. Like me,
Well,
I was trying to turn the other cheek, and a bitch only got two cheeks. So like, how many times am I supposed to turn them? So yeah,
okay.
I feel like I definitely should have put hands on bitches because I ain't like how people when we was next door to each other, literally in the other room, nobody wanted to step. But then all of a sudden, everybody get back home, and now it's this, and it's like I don't do this. I fight. Like I'm not about to play with you.
Okay, I know how that
So
is.
you all in or all out, baby.
Okay. Well, let's start off with our roll call. I'm gonna say a girl's name, and you tell us, how you feel about them, first impressions. Some, since there was a lot of scenes missing, tell us any
Yes.
situations you might have had with them that we didn't get to see, any social media drama, anything you want to talk about.
Okay.
Let's start off easy. Your cousin Chanel.
Oh, I love that bitch. Oof, that's like my sister. Like we literally grew up together. I love her. I love her whole life.
I
So,
want to ask how you just came on like I love that bitch. Are you the kind of be like, you dumb hoe, come over here now, or bitch, what your
oh
ugly
no,
ass
no,
doing? Do y'all talk to each other like
yep.
that?
I'd be like, first of all, bitch, don't come for me like that. I'd be like, hey, whore, thank you for calling whore residency. How can I help you? She'd be like, yes, I have a complaint, bitch. Like, you're a fucking faggot. Yes, bitch.
Okay,
Yes, but we just like that. I don't know. We got like a different bond. Like, we literally live in each other's skin.
I love it. I
Yeah.
know how that is.
Even
Um,
if she ain't in person, she here in spirit. I always feel this bitch because every time I think about doing something, I'll be like, ooh, what would Chanel say?
and Bright. Speaking of spirits, I know in Chanel's first interview we talked about
Mhm.
Timmy. Tell us about him.
Yes, Timmy. Oh, I just got rid of Timmy's ass. Okay, so Timmy came about when she brought Hulina. She brought
Hmm.
her hookah from this little Arabic store, or whatever. It's like an older Arabic store, and we went to the Colorado Denver, Colorado airport. And it's a conspiracy theory there, like that it's haunted. So the whole
Hmm.
time, like we was waiting because we had like a 2 hour delay flight. So when we was at the airport, we were just like walking around, going to all the little attractions that we were seeing on YouTube and stuff like that. And they got like a little tunnel station where like it's like a rapid or something at the bottom, the lower level of the airport. So we go down there. It's like 2 in the morning, like almost 3 o'clock. So we like, okay, we about to film this little adventure. Like we about to see if it's really haunted or not. So while we go down there, and before we can even get off of the escalator, the lights like turned off, and we was like, oh no, we was like, oh no, oh no, oh
Oh my
no.
God.
The whole like time we was there waiting on a flight, we just kept talking about it, and like we just kept watching like videos on it and seeing like if we could find this little blue horse that supposedly is haunted. So
Oh
we
my.
found we never found the horse. We never found the horse because we kind of gave up. We just walked around the airport. But then like once we got into the house, things like weird stuff just started happening. Like every time, I kid you not, every time this girl would light that hookah, it's like one of us would be in the shower or one of us would be in the room. Like we'll just start hearing stuff.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, like it was one time when I was actually in the shower and the lights turned all the way off. And I was like, not today, Timmy. Not today, Timmy. And the lights came back on. I was like, whoo. I'm like, oh no, Timmy trying to get me.
Oh my.
But everybody felt Timmy's presence. Stuff was coming up missing. We was putting stuff like on the bed, and then we'll be like, "Girl, I just literally put like something as simple as a lip liner or something." We're like, "Girl, I just had it. Like it was right there on the counter." And then we'll find it like under the bed or just like some weird stuff. So Timmy was definitely a part of the badass crew.
Okay.
He was part of the badass.
Unrecorded cast member.
Right. Mm-mm. But yeah,
um,
that's on Timmy.
so how did you get rid of them?
Sage and prayer.
Okay, amen to that.
Mm-mm. And everybody was trying to blame me. I was like, no, that was definitely Chanel's fault. That was definitely Chanel's fault. I think when you was on the interview with Chanel, the first interview she had with you,
Hmm.
she was like, I was downstairs um in her in her driveway, and she was talking to you, and somebody had said, "Is somebody behind you?" And then she was like, "No, Dolce not here, so Timmy can't be in the room." And I was like commenting on y'all thing, like, somebody please tell Chanel that I'm downstairs in her driveway. So
Oh, I think I remember seeing
yeah,
that.
Timmy was definitely there.
I got to go back and watch that again. It might
Yeah,
be a little thing on there.
yes, because Timmy was definitely there. Mm-mm.
Next person, let's talk about the biggest.
I have a love hate with Biggest. I love her, but I hate her sometimes because she be like, I don't know, she like that one person that's friendly with everybody. I ain't a friendly person. That's my bitch. I got her for forever. But it's just to be like, girl, like sometimes I have to shut up. I have to shut up because with the biggest, she'll beef with people and then the next day she'll post them and be cool. So I just be like, let me just be quiet. And I told this bitch that I'm like, girl, I'm not hopping in your beef no more because the next day you will be cool. But
Right.
that's my baby. That was my girlfriend, the original girlfriend. Me and Red's girlfriend. To be.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Red cute too.
I know. I love her. She's so sweet and she's so down to earth.
Yes. Let's talk about Red next since we're on her. I feel
Red,
like they didn't give her enough camera time to me.
because her ass was asleep. I swear to you. This girl had her vape and her shot cup with her everywhere we went. And don't ever get her no fireball because she was
Oh,
through. Yeah, she was like, the one day when we have got like fucked up while we was out there, we was at the club with one of her friends that pulled up, and he brought a friend. So she was like drunk. But it was a cool vibe until his friend had said something to her. She was like, "No, fuck that shit." She was like, "He act like I ain't from somewhere." I'm like, "Okay, Miss Red." I'm like, "Oh no, she just it be the quiet ones. It be the quiet ones.
right.
They turn up. They turn up." I was scared. I was like, "Oh, okay, Red. Now we
I
see
wonder
why."
what's her zodiac sign.
I don't know what her zodiac sign, to be honest. I don't know her zodiac sign
Mm. She seemed like a Leo or
or something. Like
Aquarius.
Virgo.
Yo, could be a Virgo.
Cool, but when they blow up, they blow up.
Right.
Both could be wrong.
Speaking of zodiacs, let's talk about Miss Bougie over there at Zodiac House.
I loved Bougie. Like, she was cool. Like, she really was cool. She was kind of like, she wasn't quiet. She just was literally who she came in there and said she was. She was a boss, She minded her business until people brought problems to her, which I respected. So initially we clicked. Like, when I first seen her on the lives and stuff like that, I told her, I said, I didn't think I was gonna like you because the only times when I would chime in, it would be like drama, and I felt like it was gonna be more messy when it came to her than what it was. But like I said, you can't judge somebody based off of your phone. You can't, because I chimed in. It could have been a part where I didn't fully understand what was going on, and that was just the only thing I heard. So at first, I thought it was gonna be a negative experience when it came to her, but she ended up being cool. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually was really, really close. Like, we was all kicking it together. We was all like, it was us. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we all was like real cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chanel in the comments says she's a Cancer. I think I'm gonna definitely reach out to Red to get an interview because
Probably.
the
I think.
quiet one, she was quiet. She probably peeped some stuff y'all ain't peeped. So
Mhm.
stay
Yeah.
tuned. Next girl, let's talk about Miss Slim Barbie.
All I know really is that she fought my cousin, and that was pretty much all I knew coming into the house. So I just knew I was going there to be a listening ear, but also like someone that my cousin confided in. When it
Mm.
came to Slim Barbie, I really wasn't too. I didn't know how to really take the situation because you know what I'm saying. Like, you know how Chanel is. Chanel is like, she a easygoing type of person. Like, I'm not like that. Like, we're literally night and day. I can forgive, but I don't forget. So
Right.
one of the people, she could forget stuff. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna just keep acting funny towards nobody. She literally forgive, forget. Okay, girl, like we'll be cool again. No, I ain't like that. So if Slim Barbie was to have been in the house, I would have just been in her ear like, Chanel, you can't trust this person. This person did. I'm her reminder. I'm that devil on the shoulder. That's me. And Chanel's mine. So personally, I don't like how one minute she'd be cool with Chanel, and then on Instagram or social media or something, it's like when somebody talk about the fight or try to bring up drama between her and Chanel, I just feel like it was an even fight because they're both in the LGBT community. They both they both have similar situations, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason she tries to forget that she's not a natural born full female as well. So, and when I say that, I meant slim, slim
Mm.
bar. So I feel like she nitpicks and reneges what she says when it comes to Chanel because when y'all was friends or when y'all was cool, you wasn't doing all of that. But now that y'all not cool and y'all done fought and all of this stuff, now it's like, oh, this, that. Like, no, this person, that, like, you're excluding that person when y'all are basically the same thing. And I don't like that. So, I don't like her. That's all I gotta say. I don't like nobody who act funny. If you cool with somebody, be cool with them. Don't be try to use somebody else's personal business against them when you was once cool with them. That's just not how I roll.
Right, yeah, that's kind of below the belt kind of thing.
Very below the belt, and I don't respect it. But
And that's
every
kind of crazy being
mm,
a part of the community and using that against you when you know people outside.
that
That's gonna be the first thing they say about you. But you know, some people they just don't see it that way.
like flip floppy to me. I don't like that. Like if you cool with somebody, whatever you tell me in private, and that's the I have to keep your secret. I don't give a fuck good terms, bad terms. That's just the type of person I am. I don't. If you tell me something and you confide in me, that's forever something that I can't just tell anybody because I won't want that person to do me like that. And that's why karma's a bitch. And when she put them panties on, bitch, you better be ready.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And she,
Next girl. Oh, I'm sorry. What was you saying?
I said, oh, and she about to have a lot of karma.
I know. Karma definitely doesn't play.
Karma don't.
Um, Next girl we're gonna get into is Miss Lucky.
Mm, unlucky because at first, like, I don't know. Like when we first came into the house, like everybody was just like, "Oh, they not talking." Like you could feel the division. Yeah, you can feel the division, but that shit don't bother me. I ain't come here for them. I don't gotta be no. This ain't no sisterhood. The fuck, I came here to turn up, have fun, make bonds with people, and I did that. So I didn't feel like whoever didn't want to bond with me, I didn't give a fuck because guess what? Am I sleeping with you? No. Am I coming home with you? No. So I don't care.
Right.
Like her, I feel like them as a whole, Lucky was more so like passive aggressive. Like she'll say something in her confessionals, but then when it came to people confronting her in her face, she didn't say nothing. And I don't like shit like that because when we all first walked into the house, you know, she was standing at the corner and stuff like that, and then she said, "Oh, it's not giving." Like, okay, it's not giving what? What isn't it giving? Because it was giving more than what you bitches, bro. Y'all came in the house with y'all on a motherfucking TV show and y'all wearing this bitch was wearing the same motherfucking swimming suit and we was there for a week and a half. You only packed one swimming suit. It's giving very much dirt butt.
Who?
Yes, I'm coming for her because bitches like to come for my bitches and then everybody expect me to be quiet. Like I said, I'm only saying all of this stuff because we're in an interview. I don't be posting about that shit because I don't give a fuck about these hoes. But when it comes time for me to spill the tea, I'm gonna spill it all. Not a drop is gonna be left.
True. Okay. And I'm glad that you
Yeah,
pointed that
no.
out. Like, you're not bringing it up. I'm simply asking you a question and you decided to answer it. So,
Yeah,
some people kind of get those
yeah.
things misconstrued with some of these interviews, not just with mine, but with others. So, I just want to
Mhm.
reiterate I asked her a question and she, decided to answer it.
Exactly. So I mean, and anybody they got my Instagram. I don't block nobody. So
You better than me.
no, I don't.
Blacklist so long, I can't even block no more.
I don't block people because all I got to do is ignore. But you can watch me though.
Oh yeah, Chanel said talk about the time you checked her about the food.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I had made breakfast for no. Scratch that. Anyways, I was getting ready to cook something in the microwave, and her food, Lucky's food, was in the microwave. So I took her food out, and before I took her food out, I said, "Whose food is in the microwave?" Loud enough for everybody in the house to hear me, and I said it twice. I said it two times. So I was like, okay, so people act like they can't hear me. I'm not. I'm gonna just move your food, and I put it on the counter. It just so happened that the trash can was underneath the part of the counter where, but it was a closed one. Like it wasn't like one that was open. It was a closed lid type of, trash can.
Mm-hmm.
So I put her food on the counter, far enough back to where nobody could knock it over. It wasn't gonna fall on the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't in a disrespectful place.
Right.
So she comes out after I'm already like eating my food type shit, and she's like, "Who took my food out the microwave?" And I said, "I did." Because I said, "Whose food is this in the microwave?" 3 times and nobody came out. She ain't even talking to me. She talking to, I think, Chanel, or somebody was sitting on the counter and she was facing them talking to me. So I'm like, "I did. I took your food out." And I said it right there. She was like, "Who set somebody's food by the trash can?" I said, "Well, that was the only place where I knew nobody was going to be sitting and I didn't want nobody touching your food." And I said it just like that. Like, but next time I won't be fucking nice. I'll just throw your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, she just tries to be tough, but not tough. How you barking? Bitch, I bite. I don't even gotta bark at you. Not, it's not that.
Okay.
Yeah, this she did too much of this. I don't got time for it. Worry about them stains that's in your motherfucking in your fucking swimming suit, bitch.
Oh.
Yes.
And then what happened with the breakfast situation?
She tried to, cause I cooked breakfast for everybody, and I was trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I was basically trying to do something in order to bring everybody together. So I was like, okay, well, I'll cook at first. We could all eat together and we could all have a good like start of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, let me cook breakfast. I started cooking breakfast. I was taking, my whole thing is I was being too fucking nice because I was taking personal requests and how they want certain things made and stuff like that. So bitches was just being too extra. So I was just like, okay, whatever. So I made these big ass pancakes because I didn't have time to just make everybody little ass pan. No, bitch, you getting a big ass pancake and everybody getting one. Period. So Lucky is talking about some, well, if the Fab Four don't get their plates first, it's gonna be a problem. And I said, why would it be a problem? Because y'all, the Fab Four ain't in here. I said, well, I ain't no motherfucking man. Y'all can walk up here and get y'all plates. I'm not taking nobody they plate back. The fuck do I look like? So everybody who was standing around the counter is the people who got served first because it's right there. It's made fresh. So when
Right.
everybody move away from the counter, if you wanted your food fresh and like that first, y'all bitches should have been waiting in the kitchen first. But y'all wasn't because y'all trying to be extra and act like y'all some damn body when nobody even knows who the fuck y'all are. So
True. Yeah,
no.
that really didn't make sense to me. Like, if I want to eat first, then I'm gonna be sitting right there in the kitchen with y'all helping. Whether I help or not, I'm gonna be sitting there when it's done.
Yeah,
Like,
like I just felt like them hoes thought they was HBIC. Like y'all not the head bitch in charge. You're not fucking Jocelyn. You're not. I don't know who these bitches. I don't know what alter egos they got, but they need to get them little bitches in check because none of them little dirt butts was cute. So I don't want to hear about it.
it's giving typical.
Giving Section 8. That's what they were giving.
Oh,
Section 8. Bitches didn't even bring clothes to go out, and you're on a show. You're bringing panties, fishnets. Like yes, like
oh
there was
my.
no clothes. Like no, there was no clothes at all.
That's
We had my bitches had clothes. We was ready to go out. We was ready to do stuff. We had clothes for every different type of occasion. Y'all hoes was giving P Valley. I love P Valley, but baby girl, you're going to a club or you're taking a photo shoot or you know what I'm saying, you're going swimming. Why do you have on novelty clothes? You're not getting fucking around.
oh, not you said novelty
Y'all
clothes.
are wearing novelty clothes. Like this is not I'm sorry, this is not Pornhub. This isn't what is it? XNX. This ain't none of that. It's not none of that. So why are you going swimming with nipple pasties, a thong, and a sheer fishnet see-through? That's not cute.
Maybe they was filming for OnlyFans.
Maybe they was. And I don't know what fans they got, but mm-mm. Well, I guess I could see it. It's a girl who make about a good decent amount of money, and she act like a dog. So I mean, if it floats your boat,
Right. Oh
but
my goodness. Okay, girl, go ahead.
it just was they weren't giving. Mm-mm. And I don't like to talk shit, but you know you came out the house looking like that. And I could take it just as well as I could dish it because there's a lot of shit that people have said. First of all, I crack jokes on myself, so I could never let another bitch make me feel some type of way about myself. So,
Right.
mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. Next girl, let's talk about Miss Tiny.
I'm sorry. I just no. That bitch needs to get beat up, flat out. She just needs to get beat up because first of all, she talks so much shit about Chanel and everybody. She talks so much shit about everybody. Bougie, the biggest, me, like she just be talking too much shit. But it's like, how you going? I feel like she talk shit in a safe place because she yell and scream, bitch. I could get loud and shit like that, but you look like a buffoon. You look. I'm sorry, but you just look crazy. Like you're yelling and screaming, bitch. I should have punched you in your fucking throat when you was yelling and hollering at my cousin. You're talking to somebody who's trying to defuse the situation. You're gonna start a whole nother problem. That's like when Chanel walked in there when she was arguing with them because they had a problem with us, the badass crew. So
Mhm.
once I see my cousin go in there and I heard bitches getting loud, I walked straight in that motherfucking room like, what's the fucking issue? Because I would love to beat the bitch up. I would love it.
Okay.
Like, bitch, shut up, bitch. No, you shut the fuck up. No, for real. You know who
Walking that just like that.
Her and Lucky is Ren and Stimpy. You ever seen that show?
Oh, I
That's what
haven't seen that in so long.
Ren and Stimpy. That's what they're giving. Ren and Stimpy. Yes. So she just got too much mouth. She got too much mouth. Like you're literally like 90 pounds. Like I could knock you out with one punch. I feel like she picked her battles though, because she had talked shit about Chanel, but when Bougie damn near knocked her fucking door down when her and Natural walked in, now bitches want to be sitting on the bed and be calm. No, bitch, where's the energy now? I want you to jump up because when Natural, you know Natural, she crazy. She ain't play crazy. She'll fuck somebody up for real.
Yeah, don't play
So
with her.
my whole thing is with her is like you pick and choose your battles, and I don't respect that. If you're gonna be that bitch with a bigger bitch, a smaller bitch, whoever the fuck is barking at you, that's who you need to address. Don't be coming at nobody who's just trying to diffuse the situation because they ain't got. Don't kill the messenger, bitch. Kill the bitch that sent it.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck.
True.
Nope.
Next girl, Miss Sparkle, aka Sprinkle.
I was about to knock that hoe's head off.
What happened? Oh my
It
god.
was get into it. First, when she walked into the house, she was cool. She was cool. She was to come in a badass, she was like a fly on the wall. So she wasn't really in the badass crew or the fab. She was just a fly on the wall. She was going back and forth. So she would always be in our room, real quiet, sitting on our beds and stuff like that, listening to all the tea, talking shit about whoever, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about. It was so much shit that was going on in the house. But she basically was just a fly on the wall. Like she's irrelevant. Who is Sparkle? Because first of all, the only thing that was sparkling was them two little pieces of braces, them little brackets that she had in her teeth. Yes, you know them floating shells that you get from Walmart or something. That's what it was giving. The whole time we thought it was like them little teeth diamonds, the little you know
Teeth jewelry. Yeah, I saw
jewelry.
that.
We thought it was teeth jewelry. And when she was just talking and laughing, we really paid attention. We was like, hold on, bitch. Like, this bitch got braces? Like, no, literally only had two braces. Bitch, like, did you take them bitches off yourself or what did you do? Like, she must have been taking them pliers to go into town. Cause I'm like,
Maybe it was a retainer.
no, that was no damn retainer. That bitch had two brackets in her.
Damn, I never seen that before.
I ain't never seen that before either, but I did when I was on the show. It was giving It was giving dusty, yes. Every time. Like your name's Sparkle. What nothing sparkly about your ass? Literally. Cause her ass was dusty, like ashy. She needed to put some lotion on the ass cheeks.
Oh my.
But I always spinning on a damn pole.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-mm.
I remember talking to Chanel, and she said, that she was mad because she couldn't go out to work at the club. Do you remember that situation?
Um, Personally, I didn't go in the room, but one of the badass crew members came in and was like, "Why is Sparkle crying?" And then somebody had said, "Oh, she mad because she couldn't go out to the club." I'm sorry, why she can't go out to the club? She was like, "No, she's trying to go and make some money at the club." And I said, "Okay, it ain't nothing wrong with you doing that, but it's like, bitch, you're crying. Like, grow the fuck up or leave, bitch. You a grown ass woman. You can."
Right. I don't understand why she just didn't go.
My point, because bitches is drama. That's all it was.
Well, maybe she'll come tell us why she didn't just go.
Mhm. And then bitch want to write in a book about bougie. Yes, like they was so messy, so messy.
What
But
did she write?
she just said, I don't even remember. I think I got the screenshot still, but I don't even know for real if I got them. But it was something along the lines like that. She didn't like Bougie because Bougie thought she was better than everybody else, or but no, bitch, you think she's better than everybody else. That's what you think, because everybody else here was cool with her.
Hmm.
So I felt the need, like I told, well, I'm gonna say that for the next person, Eugene. I ain't gonna spill all the tea on that.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly who next. So you might as well go ahead and get it
okay,
started.
well, thank you because Eugene, aka bum ass bitch, yeah, she was just not giving. Like at first, like she was cool. Like I thought she was gonna be a cool girl. Like I don't know. I know it's different walks of life for different people, and I ain't never no bully. But if you say I'm a bully, then I'm a bully, you bitch, because I ain't never talked about that girl until she made it seem like I was being a bully, which was it was an incident where Bougie was going off on Tiny and the Fab Four because they was acting funny, and it was just the timing. Cause so Bougie was walking down the hallway and Unique was coming out of a room. But it just so happened when Bougie was talking, she literally turned as Eugene was walking out of the room, and it made it look like she was talking to her. But it was so funny because she was like, "And you bitch," and I was just laughing because of how everything played out. How everything is just so funny, the timing, everything. I'm like, how the fuck did Bougie know that she was gonna be standing right there? Because it was nowhere that you would really think for somebody to just be walking out at that time. So she just turned the perfect, like it was just the timing. Everything was just so funny. Um, she thought that I was for some reason somebody came back to me and she said that I was talking about her weight. And I said, "Bitch, what are you talking about? Like, I'm what? First of all, I'm not about to just be talking about nobody for no reason. Why do I even have to talk about you? You ain't did nothing to me. You sit in our room. We was cool. So why would you even feel like I would even be talking about you? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just weird as fuck to me." So she wrote in the book. She was like, "I have so much love for you, Dolce, but I'm taking that back in a bag of change." And I'm like, Dolce. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, who? I'm thinking like, whose room was this book just in? So I'm like, who just wrote this? Because they have wrote in the book. Some of the badass crew have wrote in the book, and I said, if any of you bitches write in this book, y'all better put y'all signature at the bottom because we don't do nothing that ain't directed to nobody. So I said, if you're gonna say something in this book, you better fucking stand on it. And everybody did. So when I'm looking at the book and I'm like, it clicked. I'm like, Eugene. It has to be Eugene or Sparkle. It's one of them two bitches. Because it was right after the one that was talking about bougie. So I was like, it has to be Eugene. Because I know Sparkle ass ain't gonna say nothing to me. So I go in the kitchen, me and Bougie go in the kitchen, and I'm like, so who the fuck wrote in the book? So these two bitches is coming from outside from out the pool. Sparkle gonna sit her ass on the counter over there by where the pots and pans were, and she just sitting there, just looking, not saying shit. So Tiny, nobody else came out. So the whole badass crew is out in the kitchen at this point, and we're like, who the fuck wrote in this book? So It's Sparkle's girlfriend, who was the security. And then Eugene was behind the counter. I couldn't see Eugene. Oh my god, I'm really calling this girl Eugene. Unique. Unique was standing behind the counter. So it was like little windows kind of thing, like in the kitchen to see through to another room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's kind of where she was hiding behind, but I couldn't see her because Sparkle was sitting on the counter. So she comes around and she sits on the counter with Sparkle. So Bougie begins to read her what somebody wrote in a book about her. So she's like, so who said this about Bougie? Who said this about me? So Eugene just gonna look over at Sparkle and she gonna go. I'm like, so I just started saying, I'm like, this op-ass bitch, so you just really go. I'm like, so that's your friend, like, but she just snitched on you. She just told that you wrote in a book about Bougie. And then Sparkle was like, yeah, I said it. And then she was like, yeah, Bougie was like, yeah, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. And then she said some other shit. So then after Bougie got done saying what she was about to say, I said, so who the fuck wrote this about Dolce? And then by the time I had said what I said, as Bougie was confronting Sparkle, Eugene had moved back over to where she originally was, which was behind the counter. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, so who the fuck said this about Dolce? And she's standing behind the counter talking about some, I did. It was me. It was me. And then, like, it threw me off because I'm thinking this bitch walked outside, but I couldn't see her because it was so damn dark in the other room. And I'm like, oh, and you, bitch? I was like, and you, bitch, you gonna write in a book about me? I said, bitch, I thought we was better than that. Like, you gonna sit up here and you wrote this about me for what? What was the reason? So she was like, I just felt like you were fake because that's when we started getting into it about the situation that I was laughing about, which didn't have nothing about her. So she was like, yeah, you're fake because you was talking about my weight. And I said, Eugene, when the fuck have I ever talked about your weight? I said, when have you ever heard me say anything about your weight? And she was like, well, you were laughing at me. And I explained to her why I was laughing. And I said it just the way I told you.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, bitch, so you can say that for next bitch. If you wanted a problem with me, you should have just said you had a problem with me and stop trying to make up a fucking story. I said, but now since you're talking about, I'm talking about your weight, I'm talking about your hair, bitch, now I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to do that. I said, now I'm going to do that because you sitting up here and you calling me fake. I ain't never been fake in my life. So why would I do that now? If I'm going to say something, I'm going to stand on what I said. So if I'm talking about you, it's because we have an already known problem. You already know I don't like it. So now I'm going to talk about you. And I told her just like that. I said, so now since you're calling me basically like I'm a bully, now I'm going to bully you, bitch. And the next day after all of that stuff happened, she literally went home. She went home. Yes, because she had said some other shit and we was literally I was about to fight her. They didn't get that on camera because
of course
that's what I'm saying. No, because literally everybody had came out their room because I got loud because she had put something on somebody else's kids. Like she was like, at first she said on her kids, she wasn't about to lie about I was so mad. I honestly forgot what she said, but it was just disrespectful. She was like, she had said something about me saying something about her. And I was just like, bitch, I never said that. And she said, on my kids, you said that. And I said, bitch, you gonna die then because you putting shit on kids. I said, bitch, so you putting shit on your kids? I said, you lying and I said, you know you lying and you putting shit on your kids. So I'm crazy. Why is you even putting anything on in kids, especially if you know that you're lying? So at that point, I was just like, at first I didn't want to fight her because she's so damn small, and I was trying to give her the benefits of the doubt. Mm-hmm. But it's only so much I could say. When you start lying to me, there's no reason for you to lie. So when I know you're lying, bitch, I have to pop you in your mouth because at this point you're acting like a child. So I'm gonna have to be your mother. Boop, pop you in your shit.
Okay.
So that's when Bougie was holding me back. My cousin Chanel was holding me back. Like literally, I was really about to mop the floor with that bitch because since I'm talking about her hair, who the fuck told her to come onto the show looking like that?
But whoever that is, they laugh for me.
Yo. Who the fuck told her
Some of
to
the
come
girls
on the
need a little
show
help when
looking
it comes to hair and makeup.
It just wasn't giving. But you know, I know everybody is not in karma. Why are you on her? I know everybody don't have the same situation. So I don't want to ever make anybody feel like you have to be a certain way in order to kick it. Because I was rathering trying to be a nice person and trying to help people, give them pointers on how to make them look better, what I feel like could help them be more confident in themselves. I'm all for the uplifting. But once you come for me, oh, I'm slitting your throat. You're dead. Like, you're done. You're done. There's no coming back. So I started riding her ass. I'm like, yeah, bitch, with them dusty ass fucking swimsuits you had on, novelty. Cause I don't know who told her that little lace 2-piece was a fucking swimsuit. No, bitch, that was one of them rainbow fucking outfits that you bought or stole, whatever the two. I'm in my interview. You need to go somewhere. So, anyways, so I just started going in on her. I'm like, first of all, your lace, bitch, you should have washed it, put some alcohol, wipe all that little whatever the hell she had in there. It was literally caked up on her forehead, and it was lifting. Yes, that's why that bitch kept wearing a fucking scarf around her head the whole entire time. I'm saying, bitch, you didn't bring a flat iron, you didn't bring nothing. I'm like, no. And then
flat iron, what?
And then, didn't do shit to the wig. It was just there. Like that was like an animal on her head. It was a wig is supposed to be glued, baby. It's supposed to be It's supposed to be one with your head. Edges was flying left, north, east, and west. Yes, them bitches was going all different types of they were just doing too much. So then nails wasn't done, toes wasn't done, never had no lotion. And then she had must have came on her period or something, because the girls have started talking about, oh, the badass crew, they nasty and shit like that, going on the internet and like taking pictures of the bathroom. Like, first of all, bitch, none of the badass crew even came on their periods. And first of all, when you take a pad off, I know this is gonna be a little TMI, but when you take a pad off or a tampon, you're supposed to wrap it up, put it in a plastic bag, and you take that shit to the trash outside. You don't leave that shit.
Don't put it in the toilet.
You don't. No. It wasn't even in the toilet. It was sitting in the trash can that we all was gonna be there for weeks. Nobody took the trash.
That either. It's gonna start stinking.
And not only that, why the fuck do you bitches wrap it up in toilet paper? Like, that's just gonna make it smell better. No, bitch. First of all, you're supposed to use wet wipes. You're not supposed to use toilet paper at all. If you use toilet paper, I'm sorry, as a female, you're fucking nasty. Like, no, that's just nasty. And when you piss, your piss is not, you're not supposed to have to spray after you piss or whatever. Yes, if you pee in you need to go to the hospital. You need to check your fucking mic charts, bitch, because you're burning.
Oh my God.
No, for real, because you should never, like, or you need to change your diet, something like.
Drink a little more water.
And I never seen none of them bitches drink no fucking water. Yes, never. Drinking juice, pop, all type of alcohol, like, bitch, But bitches wanted to call us dirty. No, bitch, y'all was in the room. We was filming the whole time. We only came in the house to shower, get ready to go out, and go to bed. When were we ever in the bathroom? Never. Y'all bitches washing laundry and doing clothes and being in. What clothes did y'all have to wash? Y'all brought novelty clothes. What the hell is one stocking and a pair of thongs gonna do? Like, y'all bitches just, they was just dirt butts. Literally the definition of a dirt butt. Yes, so.
Before we talk about the next girl, I want to ask you a question. Did they have like hair and makeup artists there, or was like y'all calling people to come do it yourself?
I mean, it was the makeup artist there. She was there every day. But the situation with her is, I don't know. Like, she did some of them. She mainly did the Fab Four makeup, because the badass crew, we had our own shit going. We had our own little. She did my makeup one time, and she didn't even do my makeup. She just put some glitter on my eyes, and that was it. But she was cool. She was the only one that was consistent coming, but it was just a lot of shit that was going on with her too. Some people said that she was supposed to be paid, that she was paid, then she wasn't paid, and then she said she was coming on there for the exposure. And long story short, the bitch did not get paid. She was not paid. They put her ass on that show for exposure, and the girls that ass crew that did get their makeup done by her, I know for a fact they left a good ass tip. So now that the Fab Nothing, the foreclosure home for yes, whatever they want to call themselves at this point, them bitches, I can't speak for what they did, what they didn't do because nobody gives a fuck. Yeah. But she definitely was not paid by the producers. She was not. She was not.
As
So
a lot of things wasn't paid for. So I'm
but
not.
no, I will say she was very good. She was very good though. She definitely did that. And she was so nice.
Mm, okay, well, hopefully they utilize her for season two and pay her because I heard some girls were supposed to be getting paid for season two.
I don't know what see, I don't know what girls gonna be on there because it's some tea about season two bitches too.
Oh, we gonna get right on into it. We almost done with the roll call.
Okay, well let's keep it rolling.
The next two, I'm gonna put them together. Static and Perk, the married couple.
At first, I didn't know how to feel about them. I don't trust people too easily. Like it be them ones that be trying to be your friend. I'd be like, why the fuck are you trying to be nice? Like you're being nice is one thing, but you're being overly nice, and I feel like that's weird. So like with my cousin Chanel, we was in a car one day, and she was this is when she got back from the first set of filming. So she had already met Perk and Static, you know what I'm saying? So they had already had a little bond. And one day she called me off guard because I was like, "Who the fuck is you talking to?" And she was like, "Oh, this Static and Perk on the phone too." And I was like, "Okay." And they was just telling they was telling Chanel something about Tiny. So
Hmm.
I'm like, Chanel, I'm telling her, but like low enough to where only she can hear me. And I'm like, don't tell them bitches shit if you feeling some type of way, don't that you're not gonna say to this girl Tiny. I said, I don't at this point I didn't even know who Tiny was. I was just hearing word of mouth about this girl.
Hmm.
So I was just like, if that's supposed to be their friend, if that's supposed to be their friend, why are they coming to you and telling you stuff about? I said you can't trust that shit because the messenger, the messenger is worse than your enemy because them motherfuckers play both sides. If
Hmm.
she telling you something about this girl, she definitely gonna tell that girl what you said. I said, so you got a problem with somebody, or if somebody got a problem with you, one of y'all needs to talk directly because I don't do that back and forth and the middleman, none of that. You cut all of that shit off. Nope. This ain't telephone, and them bitches was definitely picking up the phone.
Okay. 'Cause
Um,
it was definitely made known that telephone was played in that house.
yeah, I mean, I was like, they cool to kick it, but as far as to be like around them, they just they just wasn't my cup of tea. I let them be. I let everybody be. But I gravitated more so towards the girls that I gravitated towards because real recognize real. And I'm sorry, I can't be no fake ass bitch and be clicking at it because y'all think y'all the it girls. You're not. Because the badass crew was it. We was the damn show. Bitch is talking about
Definitely so.
get a wristband. Bitch, we don't need a wristband. We in VIP, baby. You get the wristband, bitch, and then you come back.
Okay.
But, mm-mm. I
Mm.
really I couldn't take them either. Them. Mm-mm. Static was more so verbal with her problems, and I respected her for that. I give her her respect because when she had a problem with something, she definitely came and told everybody like that she was feeling some type of way about something because we had went to the club one time and I didn't like how things was going. This was like towards the end of the show. So
Mhm.
we all decided that we was all gonna go out as a group. So we all gathered together, but as you know, the producers we didn't have like cars for for the actual show. So if you came in a car, that was your personal vehicle.
Right.
So as you know, me and Chanel didn't come because we thought all of that was gonna be provided, which it wasn't. So we didn't get a rental. But Tiny and the Fab 4 foreclosed, whatever the fuck. Trailer park. That's what we can call them. Trailer park floor. Yes, them bitches had a rental because of Tiny. So we was all like, at this point, they was all trying to be cool. So they was like, yeah, y'all can ride with us. So once we all got ready and stuff like that, we were just like, well, how we all gonna fit in the car? And then Perk said, oh, there's room in the trunk. And I said, oh, bitch is trying to play us. I said, no,
Right.
y'all bitches go ahead. And like I said, karma, when I say karma gets you in the ass, when my bitch Red pulled her panties up and we all went to the club, them bitches couldn't even get in because Static, for one, Static didn't have her ID. So them hoes, my bitches, me, Chanel, and Red, we go to the club and we looking fine as wine. Them hoes looking a fucking mess per usual, trying to get into the club, and the bouncer was like, yeah, y'all can't get in. Like, she can't get in. So they're like, oh, we'll go inside and let us know if it's busy or whatever, if it's cops or whatever, because she don't have her ID. And sometimes they check. So I'm telling Chanel because I'm like, bitch, we haven't fucked with these hoes the entire show. I'm not about to wait for no bitch because she forgot her ID. She knew damn well she didn't have her ID when she left that house. So that's her problem. Meanwhile, they said we could go in. We didn't ride with them bitches. Remember, they said we could sit in the trunk. Now them bitches about to get in that same trunk and drive their ass back to the house to get this whole ID because I'm not waiting for them. I said, but if you want to sit
Okay.
outside with these bitches that ain't your friend, that's on you. So me and Red start walking in. Chanel was like, yeah, no, fuck that bitch then. Like I said, bitch, these hoes ain't your friend. So I guess Static felt some type of way because I said what I said. I ain't about to say nothing I'm not gonna stand on. I wasn't about to wait for you. Y'all, we didn't ride with y'all. You didn't ride with us. So why should we have to wait? We here, we was prepared. So that's your fault, baby. She was like, I'm not fucking with y'all because I didn't respect what y'all did. No, you should have told that to your buddies and y'all should have
Make
went
that
somewhere else.
comment.
I said you should have respected your buddies and yourself enough to have your ID to walk in. But that's your fault. So I'm like, you don't want to fuck with us, bitch. Y'all ain't been fucking with us. So we really could care less. But anyways,
And why would you not bring your ID to the club?
because bitches was just so thirsty to go out because they had a little leader, which is Tiny. So the minions have to follow the leader.
True.
They have to follow their leader. I mean, when Tiny says jump, they have to say how high. Sorry,
True.
I couldn't have a friendship like that, bitch. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and if you don't like it, bitch, you can argue with me. You cannot like me, but we gonna talk about it in the morning
Okay.
and be back cool. But no, I ain't never that type of bitch that's just gonna be going with the no,
Right.
nope. Mm-mm.
Next girl. I don't think you got to meet her, Marina.
Oh, Morena.
Yeah.
I'm smacking the fuck out this bitch. I don't even want to meet the bitch. She gonna meet these hands because that bitch like to pull the little sexuality thing with my cousin, and I'm not going for that shit. She always talking about some shit, have a nigga beat my cousin up and da da da. Bitch, I will beat you up then. I will beat you the fuck up. How about that? Because she's very bipolar, and the reason she don't like me is because she had posted something on her story where she was somewhere she wasn't supposed to be in somebody's house, and she got beat up by a nigga because she was literally threatening this boy. She was threatening this guy, and I'm like, I ain't that type of female that's gonna say that it's not okay for a man to hit a woman because I always tell my brother don't hit a female, but if a female hits you, you better fucking defend yourself. So she going around hitting people, you need to feel that shit too. I said you pick and choose your battles, baby. If you don't want to get that manly ass punch in the throat, you don't punch no man in the fucking throat. Period.
Right.
So she tried to
Oh,
throw a bottle
wow.
at the dude, and the dude ended up clapping her shit, and she posted it. I said, if you didn't want nobody to say nothing about it, you should have never posted it. Which she did. She posted it, and everybody in the comments had posted laughing emoji. So I posted laughing emoji because I thought it was funny.
Oh my.
Like I thought it was funny, not the fact that she got punched, but I just thought it was funny that how everything played out once again. And I was trying to explain to her, but I never really physically talked to her or personally talked to her. But I had noticed she wasn't online for a little bit. And I know her and my cousin used to be cool. So I was tapping in with her to see if she was cool. I was like, are you okay? Like, I haven't heard, like, we haven't seen you post anything in about a week and a half since you posted that. So everybody was worried about her and stuff like that. So she never responded. She made a new Instagram, and then that's when she started popping her shit about me. So I'm confused because, bitch, you could have said it when you have my DM, my messages. You know who the fuck I am. So if you're talking about me, you know how to get in contact with me because there's no other way that you could be talking about me.
Right.
So she never messaged me back, nothing like that. But every time we get on live or something, here she go, like a little roach. You can't get rid of her. She like the dust she rise. Yes, she comes out of thin air. Like, I don't know, this girl got mental problems. Like, she really has mental problems. Like, girl, your own family can't even deal with you because you're so bipolar.
Ooh.
Stopping living in between motels, from motel to hotel to whatever the fuck, hopping around because you can't be stable.
Oh
And
my.
she's scared because she's scared. She's scared. She know what she do. You start all these problems and you fear for your life every day because of the shit that you say. And like I said, karma. So you coming for people. Everybody don't play that. So whatever you say to people, you need to stand on it and be about what you're talking about. Because if not, when that bitch come knocking at your door, you need to be able to open it without no hesitation. If you hiding in your house, you should have been doing that when you opened your fucking mouth. Keep it closed like you're keeping your door. If you're gonna keep the door closed, keep your mouth shut.
Next person. Next question, Tamika.
Next question, Tamika. Next, I said
Next
next
girl.
question,
Did you get
Tamika.
to meet Legacy? I think she was just in the first part.
Um, I know of Legacy, but I don't really know too much about Legacy. I knew she was cute. But I don't haven't really heard nothing about Legacy.
Yeah, she wasn't really in that much drama.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, but she was cute though, from what I seen. That's really all I can say about her.
Okay. Next girl, Miss Vixen.
Oh my god, that's my baby. That's like my fake girlfriend. I got like three girlfriends.
Okay.
Her, Red, and the biggest. So yes, I love her. She's so sweet. She down to earth. She's just real chill, and that's why I fuck with. But I like how she composes herself. I like how she carry herself as a person, as a woman. I like how she is. She's very chill.
Okay.
Hmm.
I forgot to mention in the comments the biggest said boy when Dolce took perch pictures.
Oh my god! I wish I could. I swear to you, I still got those pictures in my phone. I
Oh
still
my
got them.
god.
I got all the pictures. Any pictures that I took down there, I got all of them. So, baby girl, I can send them.
Oh, looks like you got
But I
retaliation.
tried. No, no, no. They wasn't bad. But you're gonna see because I'm gonna post them. Um, but I mean, I was trying to make it look like an album cover because of what she had on. You're gonna see what I was talking about. The nipple pasties with the little see-through. It wasn't giving for what it was supposed to give. But like, if you was just taking pictures or like having like a theme, like a whole theme or a novelty theme, um, like it was the way I made it look. It was in my head. I was just looking at the background. I was like, okay, the
Mhm.
angles, I got the angles, like everything was cool. But it just, certain people, it's a bad bitch genre and everybody don't fit on the roster. So
True, which is unfortunate but very true.
I feel like her friends who are not really her friends, they should have told her that she was not supposed to put that on. Like, it's certain stuff I'm all for body positivity, but you need to know what looks good on your body type and what doesn't. So it just wasn't flattering. I'll say that. Because you
Right.
can have any type of body, but them silhouettes that you put on your body is that's what makes the difference. Because you could be as big or small. If that thing that you're wearing doesn't match your silhouette and your shape, it's not going to look good on you.
Yeah, that's what people get confused. It's not necessarily
It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. It's not what you
couldn't
wear.
say it better myself.
Yeah.
Next girl, let's talk about Ms. Blue Strip.
Oh, Lil Richard.
Is it Blue Strip or Blue Stripe? I
I think
always
it's,
ask that.
I thought it was they was spelling everybody's name trying to be different. Like, no, if a word is a word, like you can't change how the word is spelled. Like, and
Right.
just try to make a pronunciation for it. No, strip, and stripe is stripe. No, it's blue strip.
Okay.
I
But
was
why
confused.
you got her little Richard?
Yes, because I found a picture. They had posted a picture of her, and I was like, "Who is this with this curly ass wig on?" And I'm sorry, but when I see some funny shit, I automatically pop up a meme in my head. Like that's just how I am. And if you can't take how I talk, don't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck because I make memes of myself. Everybody around me got a meme. Trust and believe. I got memes of my mama, my sister, or everybody that I be around. So if you can't take a joke, bitch, beat it.
Okay.
But yes, it was giving very much Ice Cube and Little Richard.
Oh my.
Stand on what I said, and me and her already exchanged like some type of little words, but I'm not too worried because I said what I said, and if somebody really feels some type of way about something that I said, they would have came at me crazy, and nobody has come at me crazy. So I mean, I guess it's not an issue.
True.
So other than that, I don't know nothing about the girl. I just knew what her hair looked like in the picture they posted. Other than that, I don't really know who she is. So
True. Next girl, Miss Bubbles.
Bubbles is the girl who was sitting next to Slim when they was talking about before the fight, the first round, right?
Right.
Got like
I
2
think
points.
she was only in the first. I don't think she made it the whole time.
No, she made it the first round, I believe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I ain't really I ain't gonna cap. I ain't really watched the show because I just felt like it wasn't. I was in and out of the show because it was just all over the place, and it wasn't. It
Hmm.
wasn't bad, but it was just like it was just too much going on. I just really was like, I already been on the show. I know what really happened, so I don't have to
Right.
really
Yeah. You
think
got to
that I
know
know
what's
this.
going on to keep up.
Yeah, but when I did watch like certain shit that my cousin was sending me, like, girl, look what the fuck they did. I would watch the full episode and I'd be like, bitch, that's not even how it went. Like they edited the fuck out of that shit because I swear to you, it was so much shit that didn't get filmed. Y'all just had to been there. Like y'all just like our little dance battles in the room. Like the whole time, bitches thought we was talking shit. We was having concerts. We was having yoga sessions. We was coochie bumping. We was doing everything in that fucking room. Like we was not worried about them at all. So it's like I felt like girls just had a problem with us for no reason. But as far as like them other girls in the first house, I don't really know too much about them. So it's like I don't have no good, no bad to say about nobody besides the ones who have made themselves known in the show. So
True. I feel you.
yeah.
Last girl on the list is Miss Ling.
Oh, that's my bitch. She been my bitch since day one. I said it was so funny how she came into the house because we know nobody even knew she was coming. So the whole time they was talking about, yeah, we're gonna have a new girl come in, but they never told us when the new girl was gonna come in. And the whole time we're thinking it's Blue Strip because Blue Strip was supposed to come. So with Blue Strip, I know all the Fab Four, which is Tiny, Lucky, Perk, Static. All of them had beef with this girl. So supposedly when she was supposed to come to the house, they were all gonna jump her or some shit like that. So when Lean came in, all I seen was curls. I said, "Oh no," because when she came into the house, I was having a heart to heart with Tiny. So because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna get to know this girl because my cousin said she was cool with this person. So that was like one of the first days in the house. So I ain't had no beef with nobody. So I was open to getting to know her. So me and her sitting there, we talking, we chatting it up, whatever. Then here come this new girl come in, and all I see is curls. So like I said, I didn't really see like I didn't recognize like her face or Blue Shirt's face. So I'm thinking this about to be Blue Shirt. Then as she got closer, I'm like, oh no, she's cute. So Tiny jumps up and she was like, oh, I thought you was somebody else. And I was like, she was like, well, who did you think I was? And I was like, oh, no,
Right.
girl. I'm talking to Ling. I'm like, yeah, no, girl. It's another girl who said she was about to come, but she didn't come, so they got beef. So luckily, it's not you. So she was like, yes, because I was like, what the hell? So I kind of just like pulled her to the side when she got done meeting everybody, and I was just like, you know what, like. You don't have to pick no sides, but the house is divided as of right now. But it's like you more than welcome to come kick it with us, kick it with them. We ain't got no problem. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just know who you gonna fuck with and don't be a fly on the wall. Like if you're gonna be somebody's friend, be their friend. Cause I can't be friends with people who beefing with my friend. No. No. Loyalty run deep and she been that since day one. She been loyal as fuck. So, she gravitated more so towards us because we was real. We was more fun. We was kicking it. We was the whole damn show. We was vibe. So, forever the badass crew. To the
Yeah.
day we die, we're going to be the badass crew. As Miss Natural would say, it's giving girls trip because that's what we were giving: fun bitches, pretty bitches, living life with money, not Section 8.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of Miss Natural, how was it working with her? And how do you feel about how they tried to portray her and how those other girls did her? Just the whole situation with her.
I love Natural. Like, she reminds me so much of me. Like, we were just two peas in a pod because we both crazy. Like, we're not crazy, crazy, but we're like, we be having some thoughts, okay? So like our minds were just connected. So it was just like little weird shit we'd be doing, and it was just funny. Like she was a whole vibe. She was real cool. I feel like people thought she was gonna come into the house and she was gonna click up with the Fab Four. When that didn't happen, that's when everything went left because Natural seen that what was really going on. She was an outsider at first coming in, and she seen like what was really going on. She was kicking it with us. We wasn't talking shit about them, but I guess when she tried to kick it with them, they was real standoffish, real trying to act bougie. You can't be bougie and you don't even like. I'm not even about to get into that, but you can't be bougie and y'all not that. And
Right.
even when you are that, being bougie and stuck up is two different things. You could be bougie, but you're being stuck up. And you're not even the type of bitches to be stuck up at this point. Any attention that y'all are giving, y'all needs to receive it in a positive manner because y'all bitches are dirter. Y'all are dirt butts.
True.
Like, no, like bitches is trying to get on the show and think that they all that. And then don't think because you're on the show, you're that bitch. Because at the end of the day, you still got to go home and live a real life.
Exactly.
Your real life ain't like this. If you're not living lavish and shit, you crying and you coming on the show and doing all this extra shit. Natural seen all of that. We didn't come here for a pity party. They all came here for a pity party. Every time we ask them bitches, why y'all not coming outside? Why y'all not interacting? Oh, my sister's death anniversary, which I know Statics was real. Her situation was real, and I felt for her. So I'm not talking about her. But as far as like with Lucky and all them other girls, if y'all wasn't gonna come here to do what y'all came to do, why the fuck are you here? It's
True.
okay to have moments of weakness and to be distant at times. But like I said, if you got trust issues and you ain't trying to build with these girls, it's not gonna bother me. But when somebody else is coming and interacting with you and you being a bitch, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Hmm.
That's not what you
Definitely
came here
so.
for. That's not what you got invited here for. If you're gonna be a negative energy person, go the fuck home. Cause we not here for it. We ain't gotta be buddy buddy kumbaya. But if we can't even sit in a room together, bitch, y'all gotta go. And I feel like they should have sent them bitches homes. But the situation with people paying for shit and actually running the show behind the scenes, that would have been an issue.
Hmm.
The cash cow was there. And if the cash cow is a co-star or whatever the hell they want to call it, I just say a co-star. How is she gonna be a co-star, but then y'all treating her like she a co-producer? That's not adding up. Which one is she? Because if she's acting like she's a cast member, why the fuck she can't get treated like one?
True.
I mean,
Was she doing anything to be of producer status to you?
no, Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny.
No, I feel like Chanel was more so a co-producer than Tiny was because Chanel was she wasn't playing both sides, but like I said, my cousin's a very open-minded person and she's very sweet. So she's not being messy when she going back and forth to rooms. What she was doing was she was trying to see how they was feeling coming back to us, and she didn't pick a side. But
Mm.
she said when she came into the house, she wasn't picking sides because she had a bond with these people and she got a bond with us. And I totally respect that. I respect that 100%. But me, I ain't like that. I can't get down with everybody. And if you ain't my cup of tea, bitch, you the fuck ghost. You a bird. Get away. I don't like it. But
True.
I was open minded when it came to them because I'm like, everybody don't open up how I open up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an open book. I'm cool. I'm chill. And that's how Natural is. Natural is real open book. Like she don't care about nothing that nobody got to say. And that's why I love her so much because she just a real ass bitch at the end of the day. Like she got
True.
flaws like everybody else do. So it's like ain't nobody perfect. So you can't have expectations when it comes to people. I like her vibe. I like how she handled herself when we was all in the house together. Um, and I just she was an overall vibe, like she still is, and she's getting paid, and she's still living her life like she was before she got in the house. So I mean,
Okay. Nothing
roll
stopping him.
all never stopped rolling. So kudos to her. So and we all still close. She's still part of the badass crew forever.
Yes, I love it. And shout out to Miss Natural.
Right. Shout
Next, speaking of producers, dum dum dum, I want to talk about how was it working with T and Isaiah, the producers and creators of the show. How do you think they did? And we'll start there.
Okay. Well, I know some tea, but I ain't gonna spill that tea because that ain't my tea to spill. But I'm gonna just put it on here that I know some tea, but I'm choosing not to spill it because it was some things that I was around that's personal, and I would hate to embarrass somebody. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
watch if they watch this. If y'all hoes try to kick me out this motherfucking show and y'all try to block me, just know I am not the one. Now we can continue. So, T and Isaiah started off cool, but I always something always told me not to trust T. But you
Mhm.
can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like we all don't know each other. You know, you could be one moment this person, and then the next moment you somebody else. So it's like I kind of felt like at times they were really shady, but I mean, at the end of the day, they are the way that they are. So I mean, that's to be expected. There's gonna be some feminine energy and some feminine ways because of and I just felt like a lot of the pot was stirred by them because y'all behind the scenes, y'all see everything, y'all see and hear everything. So I felt like it was certain things that could have been avoided as far as the drama with the girls, and I felt like they had a part to play in it because it's certain stuff that you wouldn't know, like
Mm.
the other girls wouldn't know unless they were the ones to tell them. Because I know what I say to somebody, so and it's the reason why I do and I talk the way that I do because if I say something, I might just say some off the wall shit just to test you. So if something go back to the
Mhm.
person I'm talking bogus about, which I know that's really not in my character unless I'm really for real, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see what the fuck you is. You a snake. You a op. That's what you do because you're messy.
Mhm.
Like I said, y'all want to be messy, we could be messy. So like that's why I said that little intro before I got on them. I know some tea. I'm choosing not to spill it. So, or it'll be a part two. It'll be a part two.
Okay, if y'all see a part two with
It,
Dolce, y'all know
it'll
she coming with that
it'll
receipt.
be
We gonna start with that first.
it'll be a part two, and we'll start with that. But yeah, they was just real messy and just like cool 1 minute. It was real flip flop with them. Like it was night and day. Like literally, it was giving me a fucking headache because moment we supposed to be doing this. It was just unorganized, and I felt like it wasn't bad on like the editing and stuff. All of the editing, the footage and stuff like that. I just felt like it just wasn't where it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Which I understood because it was something new that they were both trying to do, and I knew what I was getting into.
Mhm.
So I mean, you see where it's at. It's on Tubi. So that's to be expected. But I just felt like it was very unorganized. It wasn't put together. It wasn't a thorough thought through. It wasn't thoroughly thought through because we didn't have no security. How the fuck the girls is bigger than the security? Let's start there. And one of the girls is the girl's girlfriend. So next, and you got a co-star that's a financial advisor. I just a primary investor. That's what we're gonna call her, the primary investor.
She was the one that was clicking dispute on those charges.
Dispute, yeah, because they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it in their name, so they put it in her name. So it was just a lot. Like y'all just not organized. Y'all not putting shit together. It was just last minute. It felt like because everything we were supposed to do, we were supposed to do challenges. First of all, we wasn't getting paid. We wasn't getting paid. So I thought at least since we weren't getting paid, it was going to be a lot more professional as far as like having a camera crew, having security. Like those are the two main things that you're supposed to have when you got a TV show that could potentially go violent. Why wouldn't you have that even just to protect yourself? There was no type of protection. So if we wanted to tear that bitch down, we could have tore that bitch down. And that's why it was so confusing to me since we didn't have no type of security. Why the fuck didn't nobody say nothing to nobody? Because the badass crew, we spoke our mind. But on that other end, y'all wanted to be tucked away in y'all little cul-de-sac or whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all wanted to be in y'all little hideaway and didn't want to interact with us. So, I mean, like, y'all now want to pop y'all shit when ain't nobody around. But when we was all in that house, no security, nobody can hold you back. You could go straight for somebody's throat. Y'all did not do that. Don't go home and talking shit now. I'm talking the way that I'm talking now is because hoes wasn't saying this shit while we was in the house. I'm seeing y'all confessionals and I'm seeing all these different clips from behind the scenes that y'all bitches was talking shit. Of course I'm not gonna say nothing if I didn't know nothing was going on at the time. Bitch, y'all hoes was in our face the whole time. It took for them to leak clips for me to really get hip to y'all bitches. Y'all giving us hugs before y'all leave the house and wishing us well and all that. Bitch, I wish you well in hell. How about that? Because y'all bitches phony as fake as the fuck. Like, y'all be sitting in our face. I can't sit in nobody's face I don't like. I'm sorry. I'm either gonna go to the next room if I don't want to punch you in the throat. But if I want to punch you in the throat, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Okay.
Like, I'm just that type of person, and I don't like to do too much talking. I swear to you, I'm talking so much right now. I feel like I'm talking too much because I don't talk. If I got a problem, I beat bitches up. I beat bitches and niggas up. Ask my baby daddy.
Period.
And he is my little 5'2" behind. Beat his 6'4" ass. Yes, I did. I fight niggas. Real hood street niggas. I don't. So little girl, I'm mopping the floor with you all day.
Okay.
I know what I can do. So I just hope that the bitches that try me know what the fuck they getting up against.
Okay.
I mean, I literally just beat a bitch up yesterday. That's why my fucking nail is gone. And you see, I'm still a bad bitch.
Okay.
But she ain't. But she ain't.
Period.
She not. So I mean, they was just real messy. And I feel like that's why I said, like, when I regretted not punching bitches in the throat, I thought maybe I should have punched some bitches in the throat if I felt some type of way. Trust your gut. I felt like them hoes was on some weird shit. But no, it's me trying to turn a cheek. I only got 2 of them. I done turned them bitches 4 times. I'm like, how many fucking times I gotta spin around? I'm getting dizzy at this point.
Okay.
Shit. I'm like, I'm getting dizzy because if 2 + 2 = 4, this equation is not adding up. This is not equaling 4, bitch. Like, what's going on? So if something not clicking to me, that means something's off, and it ain't with me. I know what I do, so it's you, bitch. It's you.
Okay.
So I should have mopped the floor with Eugene's sticky, little freaky broomstick looking ass. Yes, I should have mopped the floor with her, looking like Michael Jackson Thriller. Sparkle, Sprinkle, Dusty, that bitch should have got mopped with the floor with her tears. So she could have been the bucket, and then Eugene could have been the mom.
Mm-hmm.
So now you gotta, she supported the water, and then Eugene was the handle to the mop. So I mean, it would have worked out. It would have worked out. So them two bitches, the broomstick and the bucket.
Okay. Next thing I want to ask you in regards to T and Isaiah is, how do you feel about season 2? And what tea do you have to spill to us about season 2? It's a
Okay.
lot.
No, okay. So originally, I wasn't gonna go on season 2. So because I know how I am, I know as soon as I got on there, because they said when season 2 aired, they was gonna start kicking people off throughout the season. So I'm like, ooh, no, I don't want to go because I know I'm gonna get kicked off as soon as I get on that bitch. Because as soon as I get there, whoever I see that I said I'm gonna beat up, I stand on what I say. I'm beating you hoes up. I'll line you up. I ain't gotta jump you. None of that shit. All y'all hoes is getting touched. If I tell you you're getting touched, like I tell every bitch that is gonna get touched, you're gonna get touched. So when I say it's on site, as soon as I don't give a fuck if I see you in the car. I'm getting out the car and I'm pulling you out, flat out. When I see
Okay.
you, it's on site. So whether you see me or not, I'm still gonna get you because, bitch, if I say it's on site, you're supposed to be aware of your surroundings. At the end of the day,
Definitely so.
So I don't know. T and Isaiah, second season, I just felt like they was real shady because they invited. They said that I could. I was first of all, I was the first one to the audition because I wanted to make sure I was gonna get on that bitch because I knew I had to smack the fuck out of hoes. So I did my audition. I was the first audition tape. Um, and they just started being real shady. I was promoting the show and doing all of that stuff, but y'all wasn't posting like my shit. So I stopped posting their shit because I'm like, I ain't about to hype this little bullshit up when I already been on this shit. So I'm
Okay.
like, fuck us. I catch these hoes anytime of the week if they want to get it. I know how to hop on a flight and hop off and
Okay.
head back home. I know how to do that. But bitches ain't want to smoke like that. So if you want it for the camera time like they want to do it, we could do it in front of the camera. Now you're gonna get a national ass whooping and you're gonna be embarrassed in front of your hometown. So pick and choose your battles, bitch. You either want to
Okay.
get beat up in private or you want to take this L on live television. Which one is it going to be? Because either way, you're getting beat the fuck up.
Period.
So them hoes, I even said like y'all wanted me on the show on the second season when the first round of filming was going on still. So why are y'all not posting that I'm on the show when y'all telling me in my DMs and stuff like that? Like, okay, you need to do this in order to be on the show. It went from me being on the second season to not being on the second season. Then they want to call me one day when I was at work talking about, yeah, we're gonna need you if you want to get on the show. We're gonna need you to drop your beef with Tiny.
What?
Head. So in my head, I really wanted to just say, did you just really say that stupid ass shit? Like, did you really just say that? But in my head, I'm like, play it cool because you got to beat this bitch up. You got to beat this bitch up. Be smart. Be smart, Dolce. Just give them what they want so you can get what you want. So I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get what I want. So I was playing nice. I said, oh, I ain't got beef with that hoe. Like I said what I said to her. She ain't wanna do nothing. So we squashed it. It's over. I ain't got to beef with that bitch. And then they want to be like, oh, okay, da 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 da, dumbass. So yeah, it went from that to I think they caught on to me not really wanting to drop beef for her. And they kicked me, my cousin, and whoever else off the show. And I'm just like, okay, that's how y'all want to play your hand. Now y'all get beat up too.
Okay.
Cause I don't do that fake shit, and apparently they do because all the bitches that's gonna be on there, y'all all are followers. Like everybody dick rides Tiny. Who the fuck is Tiny? Ren and Stimpy. That's what she's giving. Like she has a pimp. Like she get beat the fuck up. So what makes you think I'ma follow a bitch who literally gets beat up? Why? Why? That's why she thinks she a bully because bitch, you get bullied. You get bullied. You literally came into the house with a bruise under your fucking jaw because you got up by your nigga.
Oh my.
That's the tea. That's the gag on her ass since you want to be talking about my cousin, what she gonna do. Bitch, you need to know where the fuck you going home to because you can't even sleep in a safe place. So I understand why you mad, baby. You
Oh.
get no sleep. That's why the bitch so damn skinny. The bitch stressed out. She looked like she smacked a big ass pack of Newports. Because if
Oh,
you don't smoke, she needs to start because she look every bit of it.
oh my God.
Mm-mm.
What advice do you have for season 2 girls?
The advice I would give y'all is don't do nothing that you're not gonna regret. Do any and every fucking thing that you want to do because at the end of the day, this is an opportunity of some sort. It might not be much right now, but it could potentially turn into a big potential elevation for y'all and whatever y'all want to do. If y'all got something going on, it's you got to think about it as a business proposal. Even though this might not be the business that y'all trying to be in, but it could get you clout in order to pursue whatever y'all got going on or what y'all trying to get accomplished. So just look at it as business. I mean, that's what you got. You go there, you show out, get your name involved, and you did. Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna see these girls, and if you do, who gives a fuck? I mean, do what you want to do. Don't listen to whatever nobody else. Don't switch up. Be who the fuck you are. I'm tired of everybody just being a follower and be dick riding people. All of that shit's for the birds. Be yourself. Because how
True.
you are at home needs to reflect on how you are on this show. Because now you're gonna get embarrassed if you switch up on a TV show. Because now the people that you go home to gonna be like, bitch, you know you not like that. Why are you even capping? Now you're gonna look dumb. Be yourself. Be your authentic best self. That's all I gotta say for the
Yeah.
new girls. It
Okay,
don't come for
I
season.
love it.
It don't come for the season 1. Don't come for the
Mhm.
badass crew. Just because y'all on season 2, we was the blueprint. So don't ever
Okay.
disrespect the originals because at the end of the day, the first house and the second house of season 1 was the foundation for y'all hoes to get on the show. So don't ever forget that and don't disrespect if we not disrespecting y'all. Period.
Room. Yes, I love that.
So I mean, I don't know them, they don't know me, but I do got some tea on one girl that I have beef with now because she said that she was gonna fucking throw a bottle of some type of alcohol at my cousin Chanel. What the fuck is her fancy? Ain't shit fancy about the bitch.
Oh,
Just say that. I'ma just say that. I'ma just say that. So T always taking up for his season 2 bitch. Let me put your tea out there. Let me put your tea out there. Cause you're trying to come for me, coming for a bitch that's coming for my cousin. When
right.
my cousin is the reason why your show is even popping.
Definitely
Don't
so.
don't nobody know nothing about no fucking Tiny. Don't nobody know that, but everybody know about Chanel. Chanel got that bitch
Mhm.
rolling. She got that bitch rolling. She was the reason why people even wanted to watch the fucking show. Cause my cousin is
Definitely
well
so.
known. Well known. But yeah. Like I said, he real messy. That bitch fancy messy. The rest of the girls, I had no problem with them. I had exchanged no words. Chinky is cute. I like Chinky. She's cute. But aside from that, I don't know. None of the other new girls. Haven't talked to them. Haven't really paid attention since I got off the first season. So I haven't really been keeping up with a show that I already been on because I don't need to keep up with it. We was the show. That's it. Period.
True.
So,
Yes. Okay. So, would you be looking to get into any other reality shows, and what other business endeavors you have going on now that you're done with Bad Bitch Sex?
um, So I recently just started my own business. I'm still waiting for all of my products and stuff to get in, but I'm gonna start my business making hygiene products because I know it's a lot of. I'm just shut up because I was about to. I'm tired to keep coming for this girl. I'm not gonna keep coming for her because I already said what I needed to say. But I make hygiene products like soaps, pheromones, like perfumes, colognes, lotions, body butters, all of that, and just like overall skincare products and health and beauty. So trying
Okay.
to get that rolling, and I want to wait until I have everything because I want to make lip glosses from. Basically I want a head to toe line of skincare products, like just
Okay.
either probiotics that you could take for your body, weight loss products, like everything on my website is gonna be like self care. So that's all I want to promote because you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else.
Yes, I love it.
So yes, that's what my business is going to be. It's already in the works, but I don't want to launch it until it's perfected because I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to shit. I'm a perfectionist. So
True. Do you have a name for it yet, or you're still keeping that on?
actually it's DDL. So it's Dolce Diablo Lux Creations.
Okay, that's cute.
Um, So it's gonna be cute. I just want to make sure. I mean, I already have the page for it, but I haven't started promoting it. As again, I said it's not ready, but the page is up and the logo is up. I have all of that. The website is still in the process, so I want to just make sure I have all my products before I launch because you never know. You could have an order that's gonna be one item, or somebody it could be out of the blue. Somebody might want 100 or 500 items or whatever the case may be. I want to be prepared for it. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to be smart and not just be thirsty like the rest of these little bitches that I ain't trying to have no sold out nothing. Nope, it's still in stock, baby. Keep on ordering. Keep it rolling.
Okay, keep that money rolling
Keep it
in.
rolling. Yep.
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah,
since you don't have a public page for your business yet, where can everyone keep up with you so that we can stay tuned for whatever you have coming up, whatever you decide to drop at any moment?
my social media, which is the Dolce Diabla on Instagram. So y'all can, if y'all not follow me, y'all can follow me on there, and that's really mainly where I be. I post my stuff. I don't really be on there, but I do chime in here and there. Like if I see a comment or something like that, I'll react to it. But majority of the time, I just post on there to stay relevant, and then I get off because I have a real life apart from Instagram and social media. So
True.
I hop on there, I hop off, post, and then I get off.
Yes, I love it.
But you can't really keep up with me if you ain't in my life. So if you want to be in a sneak peek of my life, Instagram will be where it's at.
Okay,
So,
yes. So make sure y'all go follow her.
hmm
Well, that was basically all my questions, Dolce. Any more tea or any last minute statements you want to make to end us off?
um, I just wish the next bitch the best.
Amen.
Literally, I mean, I wish everybody the best, and I feel sorry for the ones who come for me and mine. That's all I got to say.
Period.
So,
Yeah.
forever the badass crew is forever Dolce. So yes, I mean, there's nothing else more for me to say. Until next time. Until next time.
Okay. Until next time, because
Until next.
part two gonna come.
Part two is definitely coming, and it might be sooner than later.
Okay. Stay
So,
tuned, y'all.
all right. See y'all.
Thank you, Dolce. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
You as well. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Well, there you have it, you guys, Miss Dolce. Child, that was a lot of tea to digest. So, but before you leave, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned because tomorrow we have the blind stripper coming to the chat. Dolce might be dropping that she want to do part two. You never know. It's a pending flyer in my phone that's gonna drop soon. You never know. Just make sure you follow me and stay tuned. And thanks for watching.